West Virginia University Facilities and Services is a team of over 800 men and women working in 7 different units to support West Virginia University's people, processes, and services. All of these personnel have critical roles in delivering exceptional service to the university, its faculty, staff, and students. While facilities and services work is often behind the scenes, the men and women of our division maintain, protect, and service over 11 million square feet of building space, including residence halls, classrooms, laboratories, offices, clinics, and farm buildings, on and off campus, while supporting over 8,000 staff and faculty and over 30,000 students. WVU's Facilities and Services is a great place to work, offering stable employment with excellent benefits, advancement and training opportunities, state-of-the-art equipment, and a safe, respectful environment. But who best to tell you about working at WVU than our diverse staff themselves?
I've been here for 10 years now, and I worked as a campus service worker for a year. Then I moved to a lead. Then I was a lead for 4 years, and then I moved to the Erickson Alumni Center. I was a lead over here for 2 years, and then I became a supervisor last year. For the most part, we have events. Our events they could go anywhere from 6 in the morning till 1 a.m., 7 days a week. We do a lot of sets. Then we do have our regular cleaning as well that we do. Game days are very busy. And I find that exciting and challenging, shall I say. We may get here at 7 in the morning, and then we'll have our sets done by 9, and then we get ready for all the football people coming in for the game day events. It's a very fast-paced work environment. We're setting, we're cleaning, we take care of our outside of our facilities. We do windows, we do it all. I really like it. I really like it. It's a very nice place to work. The upper management will come and ask me, for input on, let's say they're looking at adding onto a room or taking a room and taking it from a maintenance room into a gallery, shall I say. Then they'll come in and ask me for my input on it. It makes me feel appreciated. Because for them to come and ask me to have input on decisions that they're making. Be courteous. I meet all different facets of people. I meet staff, senators, meeting the presidents, meeting board members. By me being courteous and respectful to the customers, I love it because their response to me has been great. So I try to let my personality show through. When customers, when staff, when everyone sees me, that they see that I really like my job, and I really do like my job.
Environmental sustainability has always been my passion. Recycling, coordination, energy conservation, education. And that's what brought me here, because I have such a passion for environmental health issues. On a daily basis, I coordinate recycling pickups. I work with an assortment of recycling vendors, and I plan annual recycling events. I think what's unique about the recycling program here on our university campus is that we have an in-house recycling crew. So we have a separate unit dedicated to the daily functions of daily routes and collections and so forth. And on many other universities, you just don't see that. Ultimately, because we have a campus-wide recycling program, I do work with a lot of people from very different departments within the university. Just recently, I was asked to help with a move out. One of our units is in one building and we have to move them into a new facility. And I was brought on board to help with recycling efforts. And from just that move alone, we recycled over 30 tons of material that would have, if otherwise not have this established recycling program, would have ultimately been landfilled. Sustainable practices are an integral part of day-to-day functions on our campus. Turning off your electronics when not in use, turning off lights when you leave your office, to recycling paper, plastic, aluminum, cardboard, and so on. Some days you will find me at my office putting in some recycling pickup requests, but then other times you'll see me out in a building trying to expand the recycling program, or even working with community partners for recycling events as well. It's like I feel like I'm a part of something larger than just myself. You know, no matter what department you work in, we're all working for one common goal, and that's to help the university strive for excellence.
I've been at the university a little over 8 years. Western University Police is the only police department in the state that requires a college degree. I was just a patrol officer when I went in, and then the opportunity presented itself where I could become a canine officer. It's something great. I mean, I get to hang out with my best friend all day and do what I love. I'm a member of the special response team, which we do hazmat response for terrorist events or any type of situation that would require a law enforcement presence. We have the the biggest events in the state. We are the main events. We have the largest visited events in the state by people, and it's just, it's good to be part of that, keep everybody safe. I like being a part of that. I mean, the thing is, as far as the university atmosphere, the staff and the faculty, everybody seems very friendly. Especially me with the dog, everybody wants to come and say hi to me. And it's great, it's a good opportunity to talk to people. And our students, I mean, for the most part, everybody's here trying to better themselves. So it's a great environment if you want to be in law enforcement. You're dealing with people that are trying to make a better life for themselves. I remember when I first became a canine police officer, it was very intimidating, the thought that me and her have to check everything. It's a lot of responsibility, it's a lot of hard work. It takes a good long time to check a facility, especially if there's a threat. It just depends. If it's a building, it might take several hours. If it's a structure like the stadium, it's a 2-day check. Not only do we serve the Western University, but we also serve the people of the state of West Virginia. Once a month, I go out into the community somewhere to a daycare or a kids camp or to a classroom and talk to the kids about police dogs, about being an explosives canine handler, and about safety. I've seen a lot of canine officers come and go at different agencies, and it was a lot for me to think about, am I going to be able to do this? And luckily, it's just, it defines me now. It's a part of my life.
By performing preventive maintenance, we prevent problems that could later cause a costly or inconvenient shutdown. We take care of preventive maintenance on all the machinery in the university's buildings, air handlers, emergency generators, sprinkler pumps. If we're having trouble with a generator, we can't leave until it works. But other than that, everything is, the hours are very steady and predictable, and I like that. I believe that the university and Morgantown are pretty well fused together on all levels. I'm always impressed with the beauty of the campus. The working environment is pleasant. Most of the people I encounter seem to be happy with their jobs. And I've worked in places before where all day I hear nothing but, oh, I can't take this anymore, oh, why am I here, on and on and on. Well, I don't hear much of that around here. There's not a lot of negativity in the atmosphere. It's just a really substantial place, and I like doing my part. I remember when I was working on Unit 35 during afternoon shift. It was my job to respond to any emergencies in any buildings. And there was a massive water leak in the engineering sciences building. So I rushed over there and I was able to find the valve and valve everything off before the damage was too substantial. So I had the satisfaction of knowing that I'd probably save the university several $1,000s in water damage by responding quickly, knowing my job well enough to know where the valve was to begin with, because so many different things can happen and you have to be prepared.
My primary job today is injury illness prevention, looking at the injuries and illnesses that are on the campus and looking at site locations where people may have a lot of injuries. From there, we either develop programs or develop specialized training. And in addition to that, if there are any certain chemicals that they're working with, and especially for the cleaning people and the people that take care of the roads and grounds, to determine the degree of personal protective gear they may need and the tools that they would need to do their job that require certain training as not to cause injury to themselves. I really like WVU and the surroundings here. Our campus is beautiful, and I'm very proud of that. I also like the fact that I can interact with students, and I learn from them just as much as they learn from me. I would say the most challenging days that I've had is during any of the new construction that's on campus. We have construction going on while the students are here, and oftentimes that may involve closing some utilities or keeping very aware of where all the construction processes are going on. I look at myself as being very fortunate to work here and learn off of all of these people every day.
Through every action, Facilities and Services men and women represent West Virginia University and its goal to enhance the well-being and quality of life of the people of West Virginia, while working to improve the campus structures, encouraging creativity, and integrating new technologies into its processes to improve the services that it provides. Every interaction is an opportunity to exceed customer expectations, promote a positive image of WVU and Facilities and Services, and influence the opinions and decisions of students, parents, alumni, and visitors about WVU.